Okay. So, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so in this night I will do a TOTD, and for my TOTD it will be about speaking. Wait, little bit intro first. Nah, it will be about speaking. Okay. So next, speaking, it stands for S, stage control, and then P, it's for pronunciation, and then E is for eye contact, and then A, it's for awesome material. Next, for K and I don't have any idea to think about, and then N will be for nervous, and the last G, it will be for gesture. Okay, so it will be our main topic here for our TOTD. The first topic, it will be nervous, gesture, eye contact, pronunciation, stage control, and awesome material. Okay, so let's start first from nervous. So we'll start from nervous. So here I'm going to show you the tips to beat our nervous. So the first tip, it will be preparation. If you already prepare enough before we speak up, we will be very proud, and we already like confident, like we already fully prepared with full preparation. So we'll be very confident with our preparation, and then we will beat our nervous.
Sir,
okay.
We already preparation.
Yep.
But our brain is directly blank, sir.
Okay. So if directly blank, wait, I will explain one by one. Okay. So after preparation, it will be practice. Okay. After you already prepare, you can practice. Maybe you can talk with someone, or just standing here and maybe talking. Practice, it's kind of important too. Okay. So is there any question again?
No.
Okay. No. Okay, after nervous, after practice, it will be positive mind. Like last time, I just said that when we do preparation, but we always think about, we'll fail at speaking. Okay, so the other tips is by positive mind. Don't think that we will fail, but always think that we will succeed. We will success in the future when we speaking like here. Don't think that we will fail, or maybe you will forget about your material. Just think that we will succeed. Okay, succeed. And then next, after positive mind, is deep breathing. Before we going to do the speaking, I recommend to you to deep breathing, because when I looking for from the internet, they said that deep breathing, it will make us relax, and when we relax, we can beat our nervous. Okay. After deep breathing, stay calm. When we do a speaking and maybe we'll like mispronounce or something, we'll panic, right? The solution of panic is by stay calm. Stay calm, Nah. Okay. So maybe just that for the nervous. And what about your tips? Okay, so we'll pick you, one of you maybe, and you can explain about your tips about how to beat our nervous. So who want come forward? Okay. So maybe Fadel. Okay, maybe Fadel, you can give to us your tips to beat your nervous when you speak up.
Okay, so my tips for not nervous, yeah. So the first, of course, pray to Allah and trust to yourself. Don't hear the other. If someone mock you like, your for example, your speech is bad, don't hear it. Don't think about that. Remember, you just trust to yourself and change your mind self to be. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, maybe that's all. It's simple. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Fadel. And maybe is there other person that will give his tips? Or already? Okay. So we'll continue to the next. For the next, it will be gesture. Okay. So for gesture, there are a lot of gesture that are good to you guys to use when you guys speak up. Maybe you can do like blah 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 blah, and this, you know, right, is the most simple gesture. Who know what this gesture, what this mean?
Okay,
Nah.
okay, it's okay.
Yes, it's about okay. And one of the important gesture that I do research on internet is when you want to point at someone, don't point using your finger, but you know what, using what? Yes.
Big finger.
No, it as I see, it's like this. Yes, it's the gesture to point at someone, but without making them uncomfortable. You can do this. Okay, maybe that's the simple thing about gesture, and maybe I will next.
Tips.
Nah,
Yeah.
last time I already give to you what the example of a good gesture,
Tips.
and then again. What about your gesture? Okay, so maybe some of you can give the example of a good gesture. One, okay, Ja. Maybe Ja, you can speak up randomly with a good gesture.
Okay, so maybe my tips, yeah. If you speak something, you just follow from your gesture. Like the example, you speak about the big mountain. So just imagine there is a big mountain in front of you, and you like follow that big mountain. So like that. So if there is a plane, you just follow your hand like this. Nah, it's making your audience is more enjoy to you. Maybe that's all, sir.
So, thank you for Raja for giving his tips. So maybe is there other person that will give the tips about gesture? Okay. So if no one, I will continue. For the next, it will be eye contact. Okay. So for the next, it will be eye contact. When I do research for these materials or eye contact, I get a lot of new knowledge from this. Okay. So when you're afraid of making an eye contact, or maybe you shy for making an eye contact to someone, I have the tips for you. Tips to be more confident at making an eye contact. Okay. So the first tips is practice in a mirror. Practice in a mirror is the best way to practice your eye contact skill. Like maybe you want to try having an eye contact to someone, maybe you can see yourself first at mirror. Maybe if you little bit like uncomfortable with your eye contact, you can change it to be like, maybe you can add a smile or something. Okay. So after practice in the mirror, focus on the forehead or nose. You know forehead? This. Focus on your forehead or nose. Because when I do research again at the internet, they said that if you directly making an eye contact to the eye, it will make your speaking partner like uncomfortable, like they get what they will be uncomfortable, like that. Yes. And the next, the thing that I got is use the 50-70 rules. For the 50-70 rules, it's 50 or around 50 or 70% having an eye contact on eye. If you having an eye contact to someone, don't always stare at them 100%ly. Maybe you can see like their forehead or maybe see their nose, because if you always see them on eye contact, it will make them like scared or terrifying with you, like you trying to scare them. Okay. So the next, after use the 50 or 70 rule, is smile. Okay. When you always having an eye contact to someone, it will make them scared, like or maybe uncomfortable. And for make them comfortable again, you can do this. Smile. But don't do it randomly. It will make them like think that you're crazy. Next, after smile, reflect on the past success. To be more confident at having an eye contact, you can reflect on the past success. Like maybe last time you already succeed, made an eye contact with someone. Maybe you can remember about that moment, and it will make you more confident. Okay. Next, and then what about your tips? Maybe I will ask you guys, if do you have a tips for having an eye contact on someone? Is there one? Okay. If no one, you one? Okay. So for Eja, maybe you can give your tips.
So my tips, maybe you can see from speaker in outside, or maybe you can watching from YouTube like tutorial how to make an eye contact, and maybe you can looking for in internet. There are a lot lah. Maybe you can looking by yourself. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So thank you for Eja for giving his tips. Maybe you can, yes, that's right. Maybe you can search on the internet because internet is free to explore. So you can find a tutorial about having an eye contact. Okay. So next is about pronunciation. So we'll continue to pronunciation. Okay, so pronunciation is kind of important at speaking. If you have a bad pronunciation, it will make your audience didn't understand about what material that you will deliver to. Okay, so for the pronunciation, let's continue. If you want to be better at pronunciation, the first tips that I recommend is watch video or maybe listen to audio or native speaker that's speaking. It's the first thing or my recommendation. If you want to have better at pronunciation, just listen to the native that's speaking. You can memorize from them or from what sentence that they pronounce it. It's the biggest thing that make my pronunciation is average. Okay, so next, use tongue twister. Like maybe you remember from last time Raka COCD, right? It's about tongue twister. It's one of the fun things for make your fun games that will make your pronunciation better. It's by using a game called tongue twister. Next, use language learning apps. Like in internet, there are a lot of good apps that can make your pronunciation better. Like there are like Google Translate. At Google Translate, when you confuse at some words, you can listen to that to the Google how to pronounce it. Or maybe you can use a Duolingo. If you know Duolingo, the green bird that look like Tokopedia, you can use that things for make your pronunciation better. Okay. Next, after language learning app, use pronunciation guides. For pronunciation guides, it's like a book. Maybe you know the Kamus book, the English to Indonesian book. Nah, at there is the way that you can pronounce a word. Like maybe you don't know about how to pronounce blah 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 blah, and then after that words that will be the way to pronounce it. Okay, so after use pronunciation guides, you can, after you already do all the things that I recommend to you, you can practice with native speaker. From native speaker, if at your area there was a native speaker or a pure Englishman from outside, you can practice with them and they maybe will correct your pronunciation about the correct way to pronounce something. Okay, next, I have a challenge to you. So for the challenge, it will be how to pronounce something. Okay. So I already picked two words that I think it's really hard to pronounce it. And okay, let's do the challenge. So who can pronounce these words? Maybe I will choose now. Okay, so hi there. Maybe you can try to pronounce this word. It's okay if it's wrong. I will give the correction.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So how to pronounce this word? So how to pronounce this word is Worcestershire. Is that true? Yeah.
Okay. So last time you said what?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Okay. So wait. So the true way or the correct way to pronounce this word is Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. Okay. So if you don't know what is Worcestershire, Worcestershire is a city at London, at United Kingdom. It's one of the city or maybe they sell syrup too at there. Okay, it's the name of one of city at United Kingdom, and the Kamus from English said that Worcestershire is one of the hardest word to pronounce. Okay, so maybe thank you for Haidar. Yes. So the next, it will be more challenging. Maybe you don't know about this word. If you know that this word is a one word and it's no space or blah 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 blah, it's only one word. English person, this word is born at around 17 at 19 era lah. Okay. So it's already kind of rare for the people that will use this word. So maybe after this, if you already know about this meaning, later I will tell you what this word means. Okay. So first, before I tell about what this word means, I will ask one by one person again to pronounce this word. Or maybe you guys want to try to pronounce this word. It's the hardest word to pronounce. Okay. So Sabil. Yeah. Okay. So Umar, maybe you can try to pronounce this word. It's the hardest word, so maybe if you can pronounce the hardest words, your pronunciation are really good. See that? Maybe you can try, or maybe you can while reading to pronounce it.
Supercalifragilis. Okay, Elifrag is the pialid. Okay, I cannot take it.
So thank you for Omar for trying to pronounce this word. So the true or the correct one to pronounce this word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Is the correct way to pronounce this word. And this word means is at the past Englishman will use this word for describing a very 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 awesome thing. But because maybe this word is too hard to pronounce it, so the modern English tends to be very awesome, just very awesome. Okay, so that's all for the challenge, and next we'll continue to stage control. Okay, so stage control, I will give you for stage control and awesome material. I will not give the slide, so I will directly explain to make the time faster. For stage control is kind of important to at speaking, or maybe you want to do a speech. When you want to do a speech, maybe you can know that this was your stage, so you can move like this, or maybe you can talk directly to your speaker like this. Hello. Nah. Hello. Nah. At stage control, you can move at your stage, but don't go away from the frame from the video. Okay. Next, for awesome material. For awesome material, it's kind of important too, because if you want to deliver something, like maybe you want to deliver a speech, it's kind of important to have an awesome material. Before you want to do a speech, I recommend to you for research for about the topic and the material that you want, or the material that you want to deliver, or maybe you can search the reference at Google. Like maybe if you already kind of good at English, you can directly talk like blah 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 without doing a research. But I recommend to you, if you still a newbie or beginners and wanna do a speech or storytelling, you can do a research first on the material that you wanna deliver it. Okay, so maybe just that for all the main topic that I'm going to deliver here in this TOTD, all the topic we already discussed about. So maybe I will close this TOTD by reciting basmalah. Kafaratul majlis. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys for listening to my TOTD. I appreciate you guys for listening to my TOTD start from the start until the end of my TOTD. So last word I say, I'm Gazwan Reza Sabrinarto. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.